What happens when water cannot find its way? What happens when water tries to make a way but finds resistance? This is one of a few ways canyons are created and shaped the way they are, and we will show the most beautiful ones that exist in the world. If there was still space on the list of the 7 wonders of the world, I'm sure 2 or 3 canyons will be part of the new updated list. They are just a real beauty. Canyons represent the truest image of a confrontation between 2 powerful elements on our planet, rocks or soil, and water. When water uses its strength and relentless force to meet a solid rock, which finally gives way to the water, we have a canyon. A vast majority of canyons were created millions of years ago, far before any form of life appeared on this earth. In this video, we at Great Grand Adventures will take you on a time journey and make you revisit the most beautiful canyons that exist on our planet. Before we get into the video, if this is your first time taking a trip with us, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below, "I subscribed." We will try to personally reply to each and every one of your comments. Now, let's begin with the revisit the most beautiful canyons. Number 10. Colca Canyon, Peru. Our first canyon on the list takes us to Peru. Yes, Colca Canyon, a river canyon in southern Peru, popular for being one of the world's deepest, is a well-known trekking destination. In this canyon you will perceive the giant Andean condor on view from overlooks like Cruz del Condor. The landscape of the canyon is also worth admiring, taking into consideration its variety. It is made up of a green valley and remote traditional villages with terraced agriculture that predates the Incas. The Incas are one of the oldest tribes still existing today. Colca Canyon is certainly a must-go-to location. Number 9. Stuðlagil Canyon, Iceland. Stuðlagil Canyon has been admired for its formation, which is not much different from that of most canyons. It has the energy or strength of a river, which was powerful enough to break into the highlands to the north of the island and flow seamlessly till date. It was therefore named as Thrice. The force of this glacial river, which is 150 kilometers long, and the water level was such that the area was considered dangerous for a long time. As a result, the area around the canyon was inhabited only by sheep. In 2009, the local authorities put up a project for a nearby hydroelectric plant called Yarlung, which was designed to produce a whopping 4,600 gigawatt-hours annually for the region. Number 8. Taroko Gorge, Taiwan. Beauty is redefined with the 18-kilometer-long canyon with the pristine blue Liwu. Taroko Gorge is certainly one of the most known and visited attractions in the whole of Taiwan. Located inside the Taroko National Park, which took its name from the canyon, the Taroko Gorge can be best visited from December to June when the temperature hovers around 14 to 27 degrees at low elevation. As you go higher on the mountain, the temperature will get colder as well, so wearing something lighter won't be much of a good idea. The Taroko Gorge is filled with extreme nature, impossible architectural wizardry, and beautiful scenic hiking trails to the brim that will blow you away. Number 7. Antelope Canyon, Arizona, USA. This is quite an interesting name for a canyon. The canyon has a wave-like structure that gives it a unique look, and along with the canyon's glorious light beams, makes Antelope the most photographed slot canyon in the southwestern United States. You will almost think that the rocks there have been drawn or designed by a pencil artist. Antelope Canyon is referred to as one canyon, but is actually made up of 2 separate slot canyons, Upper Antelope, or the Crack, and Lower Antelope, or the Corkscrew. Both are breathtakingly beautiful and have their own unique geographical features, with the upper region providing tourists with the canyon's famous light beams. Number 6. Gorge du Verdon, France. This canyon takes us in Europe, France to be precise. The Gorge du Verdon is a river canyon in southeastern France that is considered by many to be Europe's most beautiful. It is a great place for Instagram landscape picture lovers to capture real and rare beauty. The canyon is about 25 kilometers in length and rises a spectacular 700 meters from the Verdon River below. The river, which is named after its startling green emerald color, is one of the canyon's most beautiful features. It is truly a great place to visit if you're on vacation in France. By the way, if you have ever been to France, what is your favorite place to visit? Leave your answer in the comments section and we'll do a special top 10 fact video about it for you. Number 5. Tiger Leaping Gorge, China. Located on the Yangtze River in southwestern China, the Tiger Leaping Gorge is about 15 kilometers or 9 miles in length and makes its robust way through a series of rapids surrounded by mountains on both sides that sharply rise 3,000 meters above the river. That is unbelievably very high. For many experts, it is the deepest canyon in the world, mostly based on the criteria taken into consideration. The canyon's narrowest point is just 30 meters wide. The gorge is not only a scenic area, but also a place with abundant natural resources. That is basically beauty and wealth combined. Number 4. Copper Canyon, Mexico. The Copper Canyon, because of the many canyons it encompasses, can be considered as a very special canyon. It is located in northern Mexico in the Sierra Madre Occidental Mountains. The canyon is also a great place for hikers. It derives its name from the copper-green hue of the canyon walls. The famous Chepe Ferrocarril Barrancas del Cobra train connects the region via over 80 tunnels and nearly 40 bridges. The entire Copper Canyon region comprises 25,000 square miles, almost a third of the state of Chihuahua, which is Mexico's largest state. Number 3. Fish River Canyon, Namibia. Namibia has been placed with one of the greatest canyons on Earth, which in terms of grandeur or height is only second to the Grand Canyon in Arizona and one of the top tourist attractions in Namibia. It is absolutely magnificent and breathtaking in its immensity. The canyon combines a gigantic ravine, in total about 160 kilometers or 100 miles long, up to 27 kilometers wide, and in places almost 550 meters deep. Because the Fish River is being dammed, it only contains a small amount of running water. The Fish River Canyon hiking trail is one of the more popular hiking trails in southern Africa. The immense scale and rugged terrain have drawn many visitors from all over the world to experience what hiking or trail running the canyon can offer. Number 2. Grand Canyon, Arizona, USA. We have had a really hard time positioning the Grand Canyon at the second position on our list because it also has a lot of merit to be number 1. The Grand Canyon in the northern part of Arizona pulls thousands of tourists from both the United States and abroad. It came to be several million years ago, just as we mentioned in the introduction, by the action of waters from the Colorado River. The popular canyon features a depth of over 1.6 kilometers or 1 mile and 446 kilometers or 277 miles long. The Grand Canyon is not the deepest or the longest canyon in the world, but the overwhelming size and its intricate and colorful landscape offers visitors spectacular vistas that are unmatched throughout the world. The chance of falling into the Grand Canyon is about 1 in 400,000. Number 1. Yarlung Tsangpo, China. The Yarlung Tsangpo is also one of the world's deepest canyons. The Yarlung Tsangpo, the Tibetan name for the upper course of the Brahmaputra, takes its source near Mount Kailash and runs east for about 1,700 kilometers or 1,100 miles, draining a northern section of the Himalayas before it enters the gorge just downstream of Pai, Tibet, near the settlement of Jibei. Yarlung Gorge in southern Tibet is said to be 3 times as deep as the Grand Canyon in the United States and is rarely seen by outsiders. There is a variety of wildlife living there, gaining to the canyon the title of the gene pool of biological resources, while being considered as a natural and living museum for others. So, these were the top 10 most beautiful canyons in the world. Which one of the canyons would you love to visit first? Have you ever been to one of these canyons before? Please feel free to share your experience in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please click that like button and subscribe to get notified about the latest videos and travel trends. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.